ShredMentor Challenge of the Day number 70. Get your sweep picking chops ready. We're in B harmonic minor today. Here's how it goes. Okay, so we're starting with a B minor arpeggio in what would normally be your second inversion, but we're actually leaving off the fifth, so in a way it's really just your root inversion. But if you're used to the three different shapes that we cover in a lot of these videos, that's basically what we're dealing with without the fifth. This basically has your fifth here, so it's root, third, fifth. So we're starting on the third, hammering on, and pulling back off, and then one continuous upstroke. Hold that for three, and then that right there is like a lead in. 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the best thing to do with each of these arpeggio shapes is to practice that rhythm pattern and just get that shape down as whatever speed you need to do it at to be able to do it successfully. It doesn't have to be fast, it just needs to be steady and have a clear rhythmic structure to it. All right, so this is basically really how I kind of got this technique down too, is just looping one of them. And yes, it is still kind of your up and down arpeggios, but there is a little bit of rhythmic variation in this, which makes a big difference. So you're not just, there's actually a little bit more of an idea to this. So and a little bit more of a focus on the root note, or at least, well, usually the root note of these. There's a little bit of a difference here as we go through them. But basically what I'm doing is a B minor arpeggio. This is where I have to switch it up, because now I'm going to be doing a C sharp diminished arpeggio. Now I'm going to be doing an A sharp diminished. And it's right following that little lead-in that I have to switch back to the next note. So remember where the beginning of the phrase is, because it's going to be very tempting to just do like, and then how do you connect to the next shape? So really what we're doing is when you hit the lower of the two notes on your first string, that's actually the beginning of the new phrase. So that's the point where you need to jump to the next arpeggio. So that probably is the trickiest part of this whole thing. But ultimately, let's go through those chords. B minor. Then we're going to a C sharp diminished, then an A sharp diminished, back to a B minor. Now we're going to go to a G major. Now we're going to go back up, and actually what we're doing is an F sharp 7. And it's almost the same thing as what we did with the A sharp diminished. The only difference is that we're not actually landing on the A sharp, we're going straight past it down to the F sharp. And just as a finish, I just went back up to its fifth and then resolved to the B. So all together, a little more slowly than the first time. Okay, you give it a try, and I'll see you again tomorrow.